Well, hello there. Hey, so I fell off the wagon again today. Went thrifting. Actually, went with my wife. We went to the Niche and we went to Goodwill. I stopped over at the antique store to drop off some stuff over there and pick up some eggs, and then we went to Goodwill. No, not Goodwill. Then we went to Walmart and I picked up a few things and then we went home. But I thought I'd share with you some of the things that I got. I got these two Tupperware sandwich keepers. They were $1 a piece. Got them at the Niche. They're I have no idea if they'll sell or what they'll sell for. They usually do. This stuff usually does pretty good. I think I've looked stuff like this up before, and it's probably, honestly, it's probably 10-15 bucks for the pair. Probably, not sure. Okay, then I got the I got into one of my favorite things that I like. Not newspaper. It's wrapped in newspaper, but that's not it. Knives, old knives. This one does not. I could not find a name on it anywhere. It didn't have a branding on it, but you can kind of see it's like those rivets are like almost. It almost looks handmade. It looks like it's kind of primitive. So kind of a chef's knife. Doesn't really have the right look, but that's kind of what it is. But it's old carbon steel, you can tell. So, and that was, I don't remember. Let's see, I paid $5 for that, and so that'd be $7, and so I paid $13. So that's $6. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These were supposed to be 50 cents a piece, so I think she overcharged, but that's typical. Especially from that lady. She does tend to do that to me. Because she knows I'm going to resell, so I get charged a little bit more. Other ones would, in the past, have charged me less because they know I have to resell it, and that's what brings me back. But that's not how they all work. So I'm not complaining though. Don't get me wrong. This one's an old homestead. I don't know if you can see that on there or not. Light's just not right, but it's old homestead. Lifetime cutlery. It's a stainless steel. It's made in Japan. Really good piece. I mean, they're solid pieces. This one, it's got the full tine, but the handle doesn't feel that. It doesn't have a lot of weight. That one doesn't have a lot of weight either. Some of them do though. Some of them are quite like this one. This one feels really good. This one I really wasn't gonna pick up because I don't know what it is, but it says Lamson Sharp. I don't know that brand. But the price is right. Made in USA. So I thought I'd go ahead and grab it. See how it goes. That middle rivet looks like somebody did something to it. It doesn't look right. I could be wrong. They could be made that way. All right, then we have another old homestead. This is I want to say a trimmer knife, but it looks more like a carver. It's probably a carving knife. It's too big for a trimmer. This is the trimmer, but this is a Wesley Forge. We looked these up. They were good if you had quite a few of them. This one we don't have. We didn't have quite a few of them. We only have I think there's only 3. There's 3 of them. There's this trimmer knife. It's a wood handle, brass rivets. Not really the best, but that's okay. And they're made in Taiwan, stainless. They're not. Well, this one says high carbon steel on it, so I don't know if you can see that, but high carbon steel. That's kind of what you're looking for, and you can kind of tell because it looks like it's starting to get that patina that they all get. Some of that'll come off, I think. I think that'll clean up. Another old homestead. This is a bigger, like a big car. This is a big carving knife. I wonder if that other one was the same. Not that one. Yeah, this one, see now, this is a little bit bigger than the other one is. It's bigger, the blade's bigger, the handle's bigger. It's, it's a bigger carver. And this is the, let's see, this is the Wesley Forge one. What happened to the, oh, this, yeah, I did show you that. This is a Wesley Forge, and that's another carver. That's a stainless high carbon steel. Okay, so that's that for that one. I did go to the niche though, so I bought a bag of books. They were $5 a piece. I think I got them all. They're all going to go to the shop. They're all going to go. Bill sells over there. He says he sells a lot of Clive Cussler, so I picked a bunch of them up to see, and I think he reads them too. So maybe I picked up one he hasn't read yet. But that's the only hardcover that I got. Well, no, it's not the only one, but something like that. I'm going to take over there. I'm going to put $3 on it, and since I paid $5 for the bag, that's that. I picked up this Kontiki book. I don't know why, but I think I sold one within the last year, but I think it was a paperback. This is a book club edition. I don't know if they're any good or not. I have this thing in my head where I sold one for like $10 or something like that. I don't remember. So, but I just grabbed it since I was getting the bag. So, all right, and then oh yeah. Well, these didn't go. I stuck these in the bag, but they were 50 cents each, and I got them because they're still shrink wrapped. They're cassette tapes. They're kind of, most of them are oddballs, except the top one is Anne Murray, her greatest hits and finest performances, but it's shrink wrapped. So I guess they're kind of hot now. They're a little hotter. So I never heard of this one, Betty Cohn. So that's probably like just, it's probably a church one. So, you never know. My understanding is that people might be looking for those. So, Johnny O plays Flop-Eared Mule and Other Country Favorites. I don't know Johnny O. Again, I think that's probably just some kind of a like an independent kind of a thing. And this one's called Bear Tracks, the New Buckaroos. I'm assuming that's a country kind of thing. That's what I'm assuming. The Wreck of Old 97, Faded Love, Amarillo by Morning. And they must have done that. I'm thinking that this is not Amarillo by Morning. I've heard that song. Maybe they did. Maybe they just redid it, put it on here or something. I don't know. The New Buckaroos. I'll have to look that up again. I looked up Bear Tracks cassette and I didn't find anything, but maybe I should have looked up New Buckaroos. Okay, then we got Clive Cussler paperback. Clive Cussler paperback. Clive Cussler paperback. I have trouble saying that. Cussler. It's Cussler, and I want to say Clussler. Clive Cussler. I bet you a lot of people have that because of the Clive. Another Clive Cussler. Hey Bill, if you watch this and you see any that you want, let me know, and I'll just I'll put them aside for you. Let me know which ones. There's Piranha, Clive Cussler. 0 Hour, Clive Cussler. And I'll probably put $2 a piece on these, I think. Probably $2 a piece on these paperbacks. See what happens. The Spy. I sell them. I sell them for $2.50, $3 for paperbacks. So over there. So not fast, but they do sell. And the Gray Ghost. The Gray Ghost Clive Cussler. That's it for the Clive Cusslers. And then there was a couple of Nancy Drew, the older ones, not old, but another one. We got The Hidden Staircase and the Secret of the Wooden Lady. I think I might have dated her, the wooden lady. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Got a Lee Child book, The Hard Way. It's Jack Reacher. And yeah, those usually a couple bucks over there. So, and then Confederates in the Attic. I thought that was interesting. Splendid, rattling good read is a human known as Survey of Complicated Americans. A Survey of Complicated Americans. That's pretty cool. Roy Blunt Jr., that was his review. National bestseller. In this sparkling book, Tony Horowitz freshens our culture of remembrance with humor and a sharpshooter's eye, exploding myths with the irreverence of a small boy hurtling snowballs at a beaver hat. Okay, I'm not gonna torture you with more of my reading skills, but there you go. Okay, then let's see. This is what I got this at Goodwill. What do I pay for books over there now? Housewares. It doesn't say books. Oh, nope, there it is. Adult hardback. They're $2.29 for this. This is Bible Readings for the Home Circle. Check it out. It's by Review and Herald, which is, if you're not familiar, that is the publishing house for the Seventh-day Adventists. So this was selling anywhere from $12 to I think it was $30, something like that. So I will probably price mine higher. See what happens. It's got the old marbled page edges. I love those. So, okay. Next, again, this was also at Goodwill. It's a dude with only one boot. He's only got one boot. And it is a dude. I think it's a dude. Yeah, it's a dude. It's a dude. And I wasn't sure, but he looked kind of different, and he's jointed. He's all jointed everywhere. Everything's jointed. His legs were kind of funny, but I played with them at the store and got them to go back into place. But I opened the shirt in the back. Don't look. And I don't know if you can see. Try to get it in there so you can see it. Can you see it? Okay, I'll end the suspense. It's a Briar Reeves. So you may be familiar with those. Those are the horses. So apparently this must go with them. He's a little dirty. He's got his riding pants on because there's pads on the knees. So maybe I can take those off and wash them and see if they clean up a little bit. So we only got one boot. Only one boot on him. So I don't know if it's any good or not. I just grabbed him. He's 99 cents. That's what that is. I better double check. They may have raised the prices. They did. It's $1.49. No, that. Yep, they did. It's $1.49. So, yeah, Goodwill. Stop. As long as you got guys like me paying for it, though. So, all right then. And this was half price. It was 99 cents, half off of that. It's just a little Kindle motif. I thought I had some other ones around. I do. I have some other ones. I don't know if I have this one, but I could probably sell it by itself. I think the prices are still up on these. I'm sure Kathy would know. Okay. And then I know I did it. I did it again. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I did. I couldn't help myself. I had to. Glasses. Glassware, these are Faltzcraft. They are Faltzcraft Village. And I did look them up, and probably anywhere, I have a set of 6, so I'm going to probably end up putting $30 on them. They were 99 cents, half off. So 50 cents a piece. There's 6 of them. That's about $3. And I'll probably try to get 20, 30, or I'll try to get 30 out of them, see what happens. So, that might be it. However, I was at the I was at the antique shop and I was looking through my jewelry that I have over there. Now, all the jewelry that I have over there paid for itself a long time ago. But I did have some rings that I bought. They were, it's been a few years ago now. I got them, I think it was J.C. Penney was going out of business at the mall. And I went in on there, and these rings were 50% off. So they were $20 each, and so they were $10 a piece. So I went ahead and bought all of them, and they gave me the little thing. And I'm pretty sure I made my money back on them, plus some. But when I went in there today, someone had taken all of the tags off of every single one of those rings and left the tags laying, and the rings are gone. So that is typically not your regular thief. That is someone who wanted me to know that they'd taken them. So that's a psychopath. They wanted me to know. Probably a dealer from someplace else that figured they'd teach me a lesson that I shouldn't have my rings out where people can get at them. You know, that sort of a person. You know the type I mean. They're doing me a favor, so it's okay to steal from me because they're doing me a favor. They're teaching me something. So, but honestly, I don't really care. I don't care that somebody stole them. It just doesn't bother me. It used to, but anymore, I kind of expect that in this business. That you kind of expect thieves. You kind of expect scammers and all that kind of stuff. It's cost of doing business. If they can wake up in the morning and they can look in the mirror and it doesn't bother them to look in the mirror and know that they're thieves. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure you justify it by, I'm not a thief. I'm a teacher. I taught them something. You did. I took all my stuff and I took all my jewelry and a bunch of it I put in the display case that I have. I didn't lock the display case, but at least I made it a little harder for them, But, and then I brought home, I have this big thing of jewelry. This is all bagged up. It belonged to the person who I bought the one booth out at my antique shop when I had it. I bought her out. I bought all of the stuff out. So I have nothing in this because I've made my money back multiple times on that stuff. So it's just jewelry. It's just bag jewelry. I can't really. Stuff like this. That thing. Well, and here's a bag of keychains. I'll probably try to do something with that. There's a brooch with like some kind of a goat on there. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. There's some more keychains. We'll see. I'm like, I don't know if I'll get to them or not because that's difficult. And then I brought these home. I had a basket full of Wade's the Red Rose Tea figurines, a basket full of them. Some of these I may actually have listings for in List Perfectly. I can just load them back in and load them back up. Some I won't. But I had $3 a piece on them. I've already made my money back on what I paid for all of them. So, between the ones I sold online and the ones I sold over there, I'm way in the green. But still, I had $3 a piece on them, and some of them I can get $5, $6, $8 for on eBay. So they can take a little longer, but we'll see what happens. So that's that. So that's basically I shopped my own booth. I thrifted my own booth. So hopefully we'll get around to get that done. So all right, that's all I have. That's all I got. I didn't go crazy and buy a whole lot, but I did spend. Let's see, I spent 13, and then I don't know, how much did I spend? 13, and Goodwill I spent $8.77 at Goodwill. So we bought a toy too for the grandson. I think that's what it's for. My wife got it. So that's it. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.